What's up, guys? It's Friday the 13th. Dun, dun, dun. It's Friday the 13th. Why is it 2024? Why? Friday the 13th falling around Christmas is suspicious. That's like a holiday that should be around Chris or Halloween. That's a little odd that it's falling in December. Is Friday the 13th once a year occasion or is it every couple months? That's suspicious to me. I didn't trade today. I'm just getting home from work. Probably take one more full week off the market and then get back to it. I've realized some holes in my trading just by not trading, so it's gonna be pretty interesting when I get back. I'm gonna do some homework this weekend, do some homework next week, and see what happens. So Bears are getting their leg one, leg two, leg one, pull back, leg two, and now we're gonna see what happens. We're trading back at the range lows. Put it in on the what day is this? Put it on the 10th. It's the 13th. Yeah, Friday 13th. Da, da, da. So yeah, Bears sold off into the low. Did they travel? Where is it? 10th. 10. Let's see. I just want to see if they went one tick below. They actually didn't go one tick below. So maybe on Monday we get that sell and something happens. I don't know. I don't want to put anything into anyone's head because we could just keep breaking down lower and lower. These two bear bars could be strong to get its own second leg. Here we have a trend line break, so this could be the start of a second leg, traveling one tick below here. So what I'm saying is leg one, pull back leg two. But I'm also saying this bar strong to get a second leg. Leg one, pull back leg two. I think this bar strong to get a second leg, and we are trading at range lows. In trading ranges, second legs are delayed. But this looks pretty strong right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars on the 15-minute chart. We rally testing this gap here. So there's a gap on the 15 right here. And sells off more than one tick. So they got their second leg one, pull back leg two. Then we go sideways. This rally does look strong enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bar micro channel rally on 15-minute. But this bar looked kind of bad. Bad close for the Bulls, obviously. Good close for the Bears. This is the 45-minute EMA. This is the daily EMA. So yeah, I like having the 45-minute EMA up on the 15-minute chart. Just helps a little bit. Wait, is this the 15-minute? Yeah, this is 15-minute. I want to see something. I'm going to add the 5-minute and just see what it looks like. Is this the 5-minute? Huh. I guess nothing. Hold on. Let me close that. Because I trade the 5-minute, so you know what I'm saying? Kind of makes a little more sense to. I'm not going to trade anything right now. Let me just throw that away. Okay, let's get into it. So we know we didn't travel one tick past this leg low, this was a pretty strong leg. It started on the 6th and it sold all the way down 3 legs lower. So what do I mean by that? Leg 1-ish, pull back. Leg 2-ish, pull back. Leg 3. You could also count it. Leg 1, pull back. Leg 2, trendline break. Leg 3, parabolic, needs a pull back. Leg 4, pull back. Leg 5. Lots of different ways to count it. Gap up, breaking this entire trend line, and then it starts to sell off again. So here we are today. I'm gonna delete this line. Big gap up would follow through bar 1, bar 2, bar 3. 3-bar micro channel that you would think it's continuation with a gap up 3 bars in a row. First 3 bars, pull bars. They're growing in size. Bar 4 is bad follow through, but then we see bar 5, and this is strong enough to get its own second leg. 50% of the time, the market can vacuum in the opening, so it can vacuum up, can vacuum down, and reverse. This was at 50% of the time it vacuums and reverses. So we had a buy vacuum. So you could say the bar started here, and we went all the way up to bar 4's high and reversed down. This is a 2-bar reversal on a higher time frame. Big up, big down. Why didn't the market go range bound? Well, we kind of did right after we got 15 being a climax bar. More range bound than down today. We did have the distinguishing feature was this big down leg though. bar 5, bar 6, bar 7, all the way to bar 15. It's bear bars. Break below the higher time frame, break below the 5-minute time frame. And then where's the second leg? Is this the second leg? Or is this the second leg? The reason I said which one's which is because here we have a trend line break. Steep trend line, parabolic behavior, bar 8, rally to the low, bar 8, high, bar 9. Let me sell off again. We do break the 10, 11 high, so you could count that as a leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3, parabolic. You could say leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. That's kind of how I was counting it today. When I was looking at my phone at work, I saw this as a nice trend line. And then opposite bar, pullback, it becomes an inside bar. Inside bars can be counted as the same leg. So if you wanted to be technical, you could say this is all one leg, trend line break, deep pullback, second leg trap, leg 3. So leg 1, pullback, leg 2, trend line break 21, rally, pullback, rally, pullback, rally, second leg trap, wedge top into the EMA, 2-bar reversal, 25, 26. Bulls that bought this bar made 1R, but they had to sit through a deep pullback. This bar rallies, sells off at the EMA. There are more sellers than buyers at the EMA. So what does that mean to us? That means we should only be looking to sell, and we should also be cautious that we could be trading in the third leg and the market can go range bound. The market was range bound, but at that time this was getting put in, we didn't really know it was range bound. It looked like it was going to fall off all day, fall off the cliff. Within this leg 3, we had 3 legs. Leg 1, you could say 27 is the start of leg 2, pull back, leg 3. I would like to count it leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. Leg 3, within a leg 3, we go sideways. And bulls get the rally, 47 being the first pullback. Bulls that bought here made 1R quickly. They took profits on bar 48, and then we sold off and tested the high of bar 47, bad breakout bar 48, and then you get a wedge top after the breakout. For the breakout, leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3, deep pullback, right? Or range bound. But what happens in range bound is we get buy vacuums, we get sell vacuums. So we see 56 and we think, wow, strong bar, we're going to go to the EMA. But we know after leg 3, we typically go more sideways, and more sideways has vacuum price action. So that would give you reasoning why 56 actually reversed, because it was a take profit bar. It was a big bar in a trading range, this being the trading range. Bulls that bought above here made 1R very quickly. It sold off, rallied, and we kind of went sideways for the rest of the day. 62 to 66, leg 1, pullback, leg 2, deep pullback, breaking out above the trend line. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2, leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. Pretty nice day. I think you could have caught any of the sell, you could have caught any of the rally, as long as you manage your expectations for the trade. I really want to take the short on 9, but I'm just going to take it easy. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bar micro channel, bar 9 being the first leg 2. So we could say like that. We could go like this. It's a little bit more extended. I think it doesn't hurt to have both. You wouldn't make 1.5R, stop up here, a lot of risk. Make that. Maybe see these 3 bars and you sell for the breakout. 1.5R is met very quickly, and 15 becomes a take profit bar and reverses lower. 15 is an inside bar, so that means it's breakout mode. 1, 2, 3, 4 bar. 20 is an inside bar as well. If you're looking to short here, you got to think about what are you doing. You're literally shorting 3 legs lower, and 21 rallied. So you know there's bulls in here that are trapped and they're going to buy more lower. If you're still short when you see 22, I think it's safe to get out. Bulls that bought 22's high they didn't make 1R, but the bulls that bought 23 made 1R, and then they get out on the high tick of 26, sells off. Now we have multiple sell. We have a micro channel sell off. We have a micro channel rally. So what does that mean? That means we were range bound and we're in the third leg. Here's the sell. Put it on the, now we're selling pullbacks because we're channeling. And yeah, 1R is not ever met. So when we're channeling, it's best to scalp. When we're range bound, it's best to scalp. If it goes something like that. The bears that were short on 27 made 1R fairly quickly, so you could short the pullback, the breakout point here. If you were to short the breakout point, you would get filled on bar 30, or you wait and get filled on 29. You put a stop maybe 1R above 28 because it's a small bar, and you can sell off to the previous swing low. You can go for 1.5R, 2R, the bar small. 30 looks like a good reversal bar, but we're in a bear regime. I think traders wanted to buy this thinking it was a higher low. Thinking it was a higher low. Trend line break, higher low. But we're in a bear regime. Lots of selling pressure on the EMA. 26 was the first touch of the EMA after how many bars? We could say bar 8 to bar 21. So that's like, oh my gosh. What number is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 bars below the EMA. First touch is generally a good sell, maybe for a scalp, maybe for a swing. We don't know at the time. But look, it was a second leg trap. It was also a wedge top. Many reasons to take that sell. You could short here, maybe you have to hold through a deep pullback 27, but you wouldn't make money if you hold to the swing point. Then we rally. Then bulls get the breakout here. 47 being the first reversal. 4-bar micro channel, that's a good buy. 48 is a breakout bar. That's going to get continuation. 49 is a pullback. Why is 49 a pullback? Because the bulls who bought the high of 47 made 1R, 1.5R quickly. Put a limit order here. And you could take it for another 1R. Because now you know the bulls are making money. So let me and let me do this. We know these bulls are making money here. We rally, we get the wedge top. Then we want to see bulls still making money. You could, the bulls that buy the high of 53, 55 made 1R. So you could buy the pullback here because you know bulls are making 1R again. You buy the pullback 56. Keep in mind you're in a trading range, so you got to scalp out. If you didn't scalp out here, you'd almost lose all your profits within 3 bars. Then the market goes sideways. So let's talk about here the trades. Let's talk about the gaps. Why do we focus on gaps? Because if there's open gaps, the market's trending. If there's closed gaps, the market's range bound. And we could just tell what side's more trapped. So we have a gap here. We have a gap here. By bar 12, you got to be thinking like bears are definitely going for the full gap close between the gap up. They want to close the gap. That in itself should tell you we're range bound because it's big up, big down. Gap here. I thought there were more gaps for some reason. There's a breakout gap, but it's weak. It's a weak breakout gap because it's a bear bar, bull bar, bear bar. When we see gaps, we want to see bull bar, bull bar, bull bar. That sounded like a Mario thing. Bull bar, bull bar, bull bar. I couldn't even say it. Gap was gonna, if bar 57 closed on its high, there'd be a gap, but it got closed. On a lower time frame, there's a bull bar up here that reversed higher, so there would be a gap like this that closed right away. Give me 2 seconds. I am back. So we were just talking about how this gap would close, and then the market goes more sideways for the rest of the day. So yeah, pretty cool day. This was the distinguishing feature. Offered lots of trades. You could scalp a lot. We got a small swing here, and we kind of had to scalp for the rest of the day, but that's okay. A lot of times we will be scalping, so scalping out of bad swings. I am trying to get better at scalping, so that means like when I'm talking about bulls making money here and buying again, those are scalps. But I read the markets through I read the context of the market through microchannels. For instance, microchannel down, microchannel up, market's range bound. 3 microchannels, that's 3 legs. That's range bound. 4-bar microchannel, trend line break. Gaps are staying open here and here. We're trending lower. These 2 gaps got closed. This gap stayed open. This gap stayed open right here. So we have this kind of thing going on in the market range bound. Anyways, guys, hope you had a good trading day. Hope you guys had a good Friday. Have a good weekend. Study the charts, mark up stuff, mark up the charts that would let you see. Try and mark it up from a consistent perspective, you know. Marking up a chart is great, but unless you do it with intention, consistent intention, you're just gonna spin your wheels in place. You're like on a exercise bicycle not going anywhere. So you gotta mark the charts up from a consistent perspective. My consistent perspective is macro channels, leg 1, leg 2's market cycle. Market cycle is breakout, reset, first opposite bar equals channel. Leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3, and then we go range bound. You can pretty much go back with any video for like at least a month and a half, and I'm almost talking about the same thing. I'm gonna be talking about the same thing. My setups, my entries will get a little more lucrative over time because the more consistent I get with how I read, the more nerdy I can get with my entries. The entries don't have to be consistent. The way you read the markets have to be consistent. The way you enter the markets now may not be the way you enter the markets next year. But next year the market will be doing the market cycle. Next year the market will be range bound. Next year the market will be breaking out. You'll just become a better trader and offer yourself more opportunities through entering the market differently. Hope you guys have a good one. Hope you guys have a safe weekend. You know I'm going to be studying, so I hope you guys are studying because trading is a competition. We're mostly in competition with ourselves until we get to that elite level. Have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.